Good morning, Angel Turds. So, with Easter right around the corner, I know that people usually get families rabbits for Easter because of the Easter bunny. It's very cute. My parents did it for me. We just didn't realize that the breed of rabbit would get so big that we couldn't keep it in our small little house. We took care of it, vets, all that good jazz. This is back in the 90s. Anywho, I just want to go over some things about owning a bunny that you might not think about. And I hope that if you are planning on getting a bunny for Easter and you already have it set up, that you make accommodations and take notes while watching this video. And this is just my experience, what I do as a personal bunny owner. So let's get into it. So I wrote a few things down and I keep trying to make it shorter, and it just doesn't happen because other things keep coming into mind. So when you get your bunny, just know they're as smart as dogs. They can know their name. They will learn their name. They can learn to do tricks, all of that good jazz. What they will not do is be litter trained to where you want them to be litter trained at. They will decide what their corner is going to be. You just have to move your litter box to that point. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much you clean the spot. You're just going to have to put the litter box there because that's their spot. They deemed it as theirs, and it could be in a walkway, and you're not going to like it. But again, that's their spot. When you pick up your bunny, you're going to want to make a vet appointment for a wellness check if you hadn't already done it. Make sure you do it with an exotic pet doctor because they will know about what the rabbit needs to do, how to check it, what looks good on the teeth, what looks good in the ears, how do their nails look, does their tummy feel fine, no cancerous tumors, XYZ. You're going to want to talk to your vet while you're there about the RHDV vaccine, especially if you're planning on taking your bunny outside or if you are going to be outside a lot. It is a disease that hits rabbits. Vets don't know how it is transmitted. They don't know how it originated. They don't know how it spreads. They don't know anything. What they do know is that once a rabbit gets this disease, there is no cure for it, so the rabbit will pass away from the disease. So the best bet is to prevent it by doing the vaccine. It's a 2-shot sequence. The first shot is given at the vet. The second shot, you just go in 3 weeks later to get the second one. And then every year you just keep up with the vaccine. I got Nuri vaccinated when she started coming to work with me because I wasn't going to take the chance. I don't know where my customers go. You're going to want to desex your rabbit because it is inevitable that they will get reproductive cancer. Rabbits at minimum without desexing will live up to 5 years. I've seen rabbits desex living up to 10 years. It really depends on when those tumors are going to grow and take effect. I desex Nuri. When you desex a pet or a rabbit, they can live up to 15 years. Again, it's a lifetime commitment, same as a dog or a cat. You're not going to want to crate them in a small crate. They can jump up to 2 to 3 feet. They want all the room. Sorry, you can hear Nuri eating her pomble. They want all the room that they can play, binky, run around in, sleep in, be as comfortable as possible. So while they like small, dark areas for safety, they also enjoy the larger areas. So crating is out of the option. Don't do it. Free roam them. If you need to put them in an area because they keep gnawing at your floorboards, eating your cords, and you just can't proof it, your place properly, then yes. Make sure it is not for extensive time periods. Hi, baby. And make sure they have an area. My little studio apartment that I live in is not mine. It's hers. She's taken it up. She has a section of the bed that she can go under. She has all of her things that she can play with laying all over the floor. She has her fireplace. She has her water bowls. Motion activated flower water bowls, constant hay all the time. She has a cat climber that she can go up onto if she really wants to. It's her area, it's not my area. So rabbits can live off of hay. They should live off of hay. That should be their primary source of food. Anything else, lettuce, palm bowls like Nuri's eating, the cat scratch boards that I use to mitigate chewing on the walls, vegetables, fruits, all that is an extra. They don't need it to survive. It's not nutritionally impactful. It has nothing to do with their health and needing it. It's just a treat. So with her pellets, she gets a quarter or a teaspoon of pellets a morning and night. She gets also lettuce and fruits. We'll share bananas. I get the greener bananas because it's less sugar tasting, and so she gets a little bit. We will physically share a banana. It's a way to bond, which is also really hugely impactful because they are natures of bonding. Bonding can take up to a year. I know, it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot of time. That is you doing the minimum of 4 hours a day with your bunny, just sitting there letting her come to you, letting them come to you. It's not like a cat or dog where you just instantaneously get the trust. You have to earn it. They're a prey animal. They will trust you when they want to trust you. It took Nuri about a year to trust me, and we're still working on it. She got comfortable coming up to my lap and putting her little paws and standing there for a couple seconds, and it's every single day that you have to work with it. And it's just that. It took a year for her to start walking around my feet when it's dinner time. She'll walk around my feet when I get up out of bed in the morning as well to say good morning to me. It's just how the bonding goes. You just have to give it time. Their teeth are constantly growing, so they're constantly going to be chewing and eating things. I have 2 types of hay. I have Lush and Soft, prime cut by Oxbow, and I also have the Hardy prime cut by Oxbow. Comes in nice little boxes, nice and clean, doesn't make a huge mess, but it keeps their teeth down. The Hardy one will last Nuri 6 months, 8 months, because it's not her favorite one. The Soft and Lush she goes through a lot quicker. So I'll put out a box of the Hardy, let her go through it along with the Soft and Lush together. This will help keep their teeth at bay. Again, palm bowls keep their teeth at bay. The cat scratchers keep the teeth at bay. Constantly growing, so they're going to constantly be looking for something. If you notice that your rabbit's not really wanting to eat hay, but they rather have the pellets, a lot of harder substances, it means that their teeth are bothering them, and you should make a vet appointment immediately to take a look at them. Rabbits are territorial. So if you go into their territory, or if they don't want to share their food with you, they will growl at you and lunge at you. They can also bite and scratch you until you bleed because it's their defense mechanism. Proofing your house, you're going to have to put plastic everywhere. And even then, they'll still eat that. So good luck with that. Nuri has never really been interested in the boards, the floorboards or anything like that, because I get her palm bowls and her cat scratching square thing, and her hay. She really enjoys a certain type of carpet that she can pull out, but she doesn't eat it either. She just piles it, especially when she's mad at me. So in the studio that we live in, there's little rugs around, but she's not interested in that type of material that this rug's made out of. It's not good for her gripping, so she doesn't eat that. She will eat any cord. She loves them. She loves to eat cords. I don't know why. She just enjoys it, and then she moves on to the next cord when she breaks it. So there's some proofing that needs to be done in your home. If you don't want them to go into a certain area, you're going to have to proof it. But remember, they can jump up to 3 feet high. So you're definitely going to have to want like a door or a 4-foot gate, something that they can't get past, because again, they can jump really high. I limit my area under the bed of where Nuri can go, so she only has a little area because I don't want her to get stuck in there. I don't want her to start going pee or poop under there. I don't want any of that. You will always find little balls of poop because they are territorial, and that's showing their territory. They make a poop that looks like raspberries. It's called a cicatrip. It's not really poop. It's actually a protein supplement that they will actually eat. So you'll see those too, and you'll see like tiny little pigments that look like tiny little poops. Don't freak out. They're not sick. It's just part of the cicatrip that came apart that they did not eat. Again, the cicatrip gives them the protein that their bodies make for them to eat because they are a herbivore, and so they don't get any protein any other way except for their cicatrips. They will shed. It's a defense mechanism. When they're stressed or they're mad or they don't want to do what you want them to do, they will shed so much that it just gets everywhere. Hair's everywhere anyway because seasons are always changing, weather's always changing nowadays, so they are just going to have hair everywhere. So you're just going to want to dust every single day. Don't worry, you'll be eating rabbit hair for the rest of your life. You'll be part of this rabbit. This rabbit's going to be part of you, and so it's just how it goes. I pet her for like 2 minutes, and that is all the hair that's come off of her head. So good luck with your rabbit. If you have any questions, let me know. I probably missed a whole bunch of stuff anyway, so